What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, back again, another X videos. Here we get into Poppy, Amy Lee, Courtney Laplante interview. This is a crazy combo, okay? This is all the goth metal girlies, okay? And we like all these girlies. Now, Amy Lee hasn't been around since Evanescence was Bring Me Back to Life, okay? You know what I'm saying? I mean, she might have been doing stuff. I just wasn't aware of it. But this is a really cool combination. I don't know who orchestrated this, but hats off to this person because this is a great idea. There's no way this is not going to be good. I'm ready for it. Hope you're having a good day. Come vibe with your boy. At the very least, it's going to be entertaining. You know what I mean?
I toil in silence, don't know where my mind is, numb from the shock of it all. Cut myself open, but I wasn't broken, tried to fix what wasn't wrong.
Man.
Can you feel it taking over? I know I'm not alone. If I must go, the waves should drag me out.
Dude, nostalgia in her voice, I don't know. A little heavy for Amy, I think. But you gotta do it for Poppy and Courtney. Amy with the vocals, hello? I was about to, like in my head, I'm thinking, man, what's Poppy doing here? She's not doing much. Never mind. Oh, it was Courtney, never mind. Maybe Courtney and Poppy? Did she start it off? Turn this up a little bit, hang on. That sounds like Courtney. That's definitely Courtney. Maybe Poppy started to scream off. But they're also layered. Like, these are very layered vocals at times. Damn, Amy.
Start of life for me.
So they're all like 5'2" because they're all the same height. Hey, what's going on? Don't mean to interrupt or anything. I don't like advertisements any more than you do, but if you like merchandise such as this shirt, you want to cop this shirt, yes, this is my shirt. You can go ahead and click the link in the description down below where I have all my merchandise. I'm going to go ahead and scroll it right here. You can see all my merchandise. If you want to see any of that, you want to buy any of that, support your boy, support the channel, you can click in the link in the description down below. Okay, I'll see you later. Let's get back to the video. Love you guys. Okay, bye. Look, this win is about how I thought it was going to go. Does that make sense? This went about how I thought it was going to go. I feel like Poppy didn't have as much flair as I thought she was going to have. And also Courtney didn't, I mean, with the exception of her scream, Courtney didn't have as much as I thought she was going to have either. This was mainly the Amy Lee show featuring the other girls, you know, but it's not phrased like that. It's not Amy Lee featuring Poppy and Courtney. It's all three girls. No one's featuring anybody, and it's just the end of you. So the way that's worded is making me think it's equal shares. And it kind of is technically, like maybe on like sound time they have equal parts, but Amy, I felt like just did a lot, man. She had a lot of the vocals in here. She had a lot of range in her vocals. She was kind of all over the place in a good way. A little bit more showing off, I guess you could say, but not in like an arrogant way. She just was displaying a lot more. And I think it was, I don't know, Amy, I feel like Amy kind of took over the song. Now, with that being said, Poppy's part was nice and Courtney's part was nice as well. Now, the scream, I think Poppy started it off and it transitioned into Courtney, because by the end of that scream, that for sure is 1,000% Courtney. I just don't know if she started it off. Now, the visuals are confusing because Poppy's starting the scream, but is that her scream? A cool theory I have is that Poppy started the scream, but they also layered Courtney underneath it. And then as that scream section went on, they transitioned Courtney's vocals over Poppy's and took Poppy's out. That's kind of how it felt, which is really cool if they did that. And if they didn't do that, they should have done that, because that's really cool. But surprisingly, Poppy was kind of the calmness of the song, which is, from the Poppy songs that I've heard, calmness is not a word I would use to describe Poppy. So for that, that's pretty cool that she was kind of the grounding of the three. And then Courtney was definitely the hybrid, and Amy was more of this just singing vocals, which is honestly really cool. And Amy, I know this doesn't even sound like Bring Me Back to Life, okay? But something about it just makes me feel like it's Bring Me Back to Life. You know, it's just a little bit of, I think guitars with Amy's voice is so iconic, and I think that combination just had a little bit of nostalgia for me and is just giving me that vibe. But that was really cool. I don't know where Amy's been since she was killing it in Evanescence. I don't know what happened to them, but I think Amy's a very slept-on vocalist, honestly. She's a very good vocalist, and I don't even know her catalog like that. I just know from Bring Me Back to Life, and then I think I've heard a live something by her, and then this, you know, Amy's very good. But this is cool. The visuals are cool, too. I like how they had their own things, and then in the end, they kind of like united and grouped up and stuff. The visuals are very rock grunge, very on par with the sound, very on par with the girls, you know, like everything fit. I didn't feel like anything was out of place. I like how they transitioned from singer to singer. I think that was done really well. And overall, this is nice. Would I listen to it again? Sure. I wouldn't mind listening to this again. I'm not going to put it on a playlist. It's not like addicting or anything, but it's really cool. First of all, to just have everybody here, because I'm sure Poppy and Courtney were really excited. They probably, you know, looked up to Amy, I'm sure, when they first started making music, because Amy's a little bit older than them, and she was, you know, she got her career started a lot sooner than they did. So maybe that's kind of like a legend in the game coming on to what they got going on currently, which is really cool. I'm sure they were ecstatic to have this happen, and I'm sure they're all fans of each other, you know, so I'm sure they had a lot of fun making this and collaborating. But this is really cool, you know, and I feel like, I don't know if like they're just acting at the end, but you could tell, like, specifically Poppy seemed really excited to be there. You know, she's like smiling back and forth, and I don't know if that's just her kind of being like awkward and trying to act for the camera or whatever. That's kind of an interesting shot. You have to, you know, look between people, or she was genuinely excited. I don't know, but either way, I can almost guarantee you they had a blast meeting each other and talking about stories and, oh, I'm a fan of this, and I just know the chemistry was there, and all these girls were having a blast with this song and video. So anyways, really cool. I hope they have more coming. Honestly, they sound great. It's a very good trio. They kind of they cover all grounds with their vocals. They cover everything. Everybody's got something to bring, and like I feel like there's nothing they can't do as a trio. It's a very strong group of women here as far as the vocals go, and I hope they have more coming. But that'll do it for today's reaction video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment down below. It helps the channel grow, helps the YouTube algorithm. If you're new here and you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button. I drop a video every day. If you're not new here, welcome back. Appreciate the love and support. You know what to do. Leave some comments down below. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. If you're a fan of Amy, you're a fan of Poppy, you're a fan of Courtney. Oh, they all end in Y. Huh. Be sure to support them. Always support the artist or the content that you enjoy. So with all that being said, hope you're having a great day and positive vibes your way. And until next time, I'm out. Ride for you if you ride for me. Wanna win your heart, I'm trying to play for keeps. You ain't gotta worry, put your trust in me, 'cause you running from your problems.